Good evening and welcome. Before we get started this evening, if everyone could please rise as we play the national anthem, sang by the a cappella choir here at Pioneer High School, led under the direction of Mr. Steve Lorenz. You may be seated. Good evening and welcome to the 53rd commencement exercise for the Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. I am Tracy Lauder, our building administrator, and I would like to say thank you to all the parents and friends and family that have joined us here this evening. I want to give the warmest and most genuine of thank yous and congratulations to the class of 2021. You've been a talented, hardworking class, and I thank you for allowing me to be a small part of your educational journey. Before we get everything going tonight, I would like to give some recognition to some very important people who helped make the day possible. It is my privilege to recognize our senior class principal, Mr. Kevin Hudson, class principal, Mr. Jason Skiba, Academic Dean, Dr. Daniel Hilliard, and our Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Ms. Eve Claire. I'd also like to thank and recognize our Senior Class Secretary, Ms. Kelly Elam, along with office professionals Deb Anglin, Deidre Banks, Brenda Martinez Rivera, Mel Hosman, and Mr. Andrew Vasquez. This team has put in numerous tireless hours, putting things together and making sure that we were prepared for the day, rain or shine. Our counseling team, Ms. Connie Akins, Ms. Stephanie Carter, Ms. Colleen Creel, Mr. Mark Housen, Mr. Christopher Casper, Mr. Kevin Kilgore, Ms. Sarah Vance, and Ms. Christine Woods have done a fantastic job of helping get our students to this crossroads. Our support staff, Mr. Jonathan Stern, Dr. Emily Sportsman, Ms. Susan Bierman, and Ms. Julie Burdick have also played essential roles in helping our young people. We also want to honor our Pioneer retirees who have dedicated literally decades, hear me, decades of their lives to the field of education and caring for young people. Behind me sits Mr. Douglas Bernardin, Ms. Jennifer Kunick, Ms. Marge Pollock, and Mr. Donald Zekany. Not joining us tonight is Ms. Astrid Tackett. And last but definitely not least, we want to celebrate and recognize the most important people out here tonight, and that is the 472 graduates of this year's 2021 class. This group has persevered through 4 years, but the last year and a half being the most challenging, as they've had to spend time learning new terminology, learning new learning platforms, picking up new catchphrases like, "Let me share my screen," "Can you turn your camera on, please?" And my personal favorite, "You're still on mute." A graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion and the culmination of years of hard work, the actualization of goals attained, and the acknowledgement of successes achieved and promises fulfilled. It is only fitting that tonight we commemorate the twisting and winding road that we have all traveled together this year, as this has been an unprecedented year to say the very least, but finally, we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of Pioneer High School 2021. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. At this time, I would like to thank all of our parents and families. Thank you for blessing me with having your students for the past 4 years. At this time, I would like to introduce our special guest. First, trustees for the Ann Arbor Public Schools Board of Education. Please stand as I call your name, and I ask the audience to please hold your applause until everyone is announced. Board President Brian Johnson. Vice President Jessica Kelly. Trustee Rebecca Lazarus. Secretary Susan Basquette. Trustee Ernest Carriero. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce the Superintendent of Schools and the members of her cabinet who are present. Again, please hold your applause until I've introduced the entire cabinet. Dr. Janice Kerr Swift, Superintendent of Schools. Paul DeAngelis and Mrs. Liz Margolis. Thank you.
Our class of 2021 has seen many accomplishments and have many things to be proud of, but they would not have been able to do these things had it not been for those of you in the crowd this evening. So, class of 2021, I want you to take a quick look, and I want you to give it up for the people who have supported you for the last 13 years. Parents, friends, guardians, neighbors, it definitely takes a village, and we are appreciative of all the things that you have done to help these young people get to this point.
Next, I would like now to introduce Mr. Sean Sabo from the English department to address the senior class. Mr. Sabo.
Good evening. What a perfect occasion for the largest social gathering for many of us in over a year. Greetings and welcome to proud parents and families, distinguished guests, my beloved colleagues, my comrades in arms, and to you, the historic, once in at least a century, never to be duplicated class of 2021. This is history. We are in it, and you are making it. Over this last year, we have all lost a lot. Some much more than others, but all of us. We have lost people, family, friends, colleagues, loved ones, our countrymen and fellow citizens of the world. Let's take just a moment of reflection to honor those who have left us. Thank you. And besides those people we have all lost other things as well. Jobs, activities, time, opportunities, experiences, occasions of all kinds, even relationships. We have lost out on more than we can ever fully know. And this sense of loss has been a significant part of your high school experience, of your senior year, and you should let yourself feel it. even on a joyful night like tonight. But despite all this loss, we have all gained a great deal as well. And I am here to ask you to remember that and to celebrate. What have you gained from this past year? Not just an in-depth knowledge of the top 10 streams on Netflix. Not just a deeper and more intimate relationship with your phone or gaming system. Not just the liberation that comes with endless shower-optional days and 24/7 sweatpants. And not just that special joy that comes from watching a well-meaning teacher pouring out their heartfelt wisdom on Zoom, not realizing they are on mute. That's me. Beyond these, we have all gained a new sense of what it means to connect with other people, a new and deeper understanding of the value, the sacredness of sharing a space with other people like we are tonight. Or maybe it's the other way. Maybe it's a newfound appreciation for and understanding of the value of solitude. Or maybe it's both. But it's not a loss. It's an immeasurable gain in the value we place on connection and community. And for the rest of your lives and beyond, your graduation, your senior year will reside permanently and prominently in the annals of history. This time in your lives, which is meaningful and special for everyone who experiences it, has also been one of the most significant periods in the recent history of the world. Years or decades from now, some young person will ask you, what was it like to have lived through this? And you will tell them, because you were here, and this time was your time. Finally, you all know now, not just intellectually or abstractly, but deeply and personally, that the world can in fact change. Not always for the good, but it can change radically so that everything that you thought was just the way things were and would always be is gone and replaced by something entirely new. How many times in the last 4 years did you hear those bells ring and walk those same halls and see those same people day after day and think, every day is the same. Nothing ever changes. And then it did. Not just a little, but entirely. On a grand scale, this change is what you now must know is possible for yourselves and your own lives, as well as for the world. You have been given the gift of a new sense of possibility. Over the last 4 years, and especially this last year, you have seen school change radically. You have seen unprecedented political and social upheaval that shook the country to its core. You have seen truth itself survive unprecedented assault. You have seen people rise up and demand justice. Some of you lent your voices to this demand. And you have seen justice, at least some, at long last carried out. In short, you have seen the country, the world, change in ways you could not have imagined even as recently as your sophomore year. And it can happen again in ways that you can't imagine now sitting here tonight. The world and anything in it can dramatically change. You have witnessed it. And you have the power and the experience to help bring about change, to insist on it when it is necessary, and to react intelligently and creatively when it comes. You won't ever let anyone tell you that the way things are is how they will remain. You know better. Growing old is not a choice. It's a biological fact. Ask your parents. But growing up is an act of will. It takes hard work. work that not everybody does or can do. Growing up means figuring out who you are and honing, sharpening, shaping, sculpting your sense of self by hurling it against challenging times and experiences. You grow up by overcoming adversity while maintaining your connection to your own and others' humanity. You grow up by learning to handle what life throws at you independently, but never alone. I think we've all done a lot of growing up in this last year, and that will stay with us, with all of you, for all time. And so again, I congratulate you, class of 2021, for your resilience, for your discoveries, for all that you have accomplished and will accomplish on a journey that is both personal and historic. And I wish for you all more love, more hope, more peace, and more joy than you can possibly imagine. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sabo. Very inspiring words. At this time, I would like to invite Senior Class President Sarah Baybeck to the podium for her remarks and for her presentation to the board. Sarah.
Hello, and welcome to Pioneer High School's 2021 commencement. I am so happy to be here today. 1 month ago, it was hard to imagine an in-person ceremony. So thank you to the administration, faculty, and staff, and to science for making this special day happen. Thank you to all the parents, family, and friends for showing up today and every day these past 17 or 18 years. And finally, we should also pat ourselves on the back for making it here today. Congratulations to the class of 2021. We did it. Welcome to the new normal, the phrase that has become as infamous over the past year and a half as, "Let me steal your screen." A lot of us cringe when we hear this phrase, and for good reason. The new normal is frustrating because it is a world seemingly out of our control. Even though it seems like the new normal is a pandemic phrase, there have always been new normals. 4 years ago, the new normal for us was joining a 2,000-person school and navigating harder classes, making new friends, and finding bathrooms randomly locked. 1 year ago, the new normal became a world of loss, of misconnections, and of reminding teachers, "You're on mute." 1 month ago, the new normal became the happy reality of returning to in-person activities, like this commencement, and cramming 2 semesters of senior year activities into 2 weeks. Of course, not all new normals are the same, but there is a common thread: change. Over the past 4 years, and the last year in particular, we have adapted to significant changes in how we interact with others, in how we learn, and how we live our lives. Some of us have experienced immeasurable loss, while others have been okay. These changes have been disruptive, they have been exhausting, and they have been trying. However, throughout this change, we stayed the course. When we couldn't get out of bed, we brought school to bed. When the past year handed us lost lives, lost milestones, and disrupted patterns, we continued to show up at school, at work, and in the community. And we kept the pressure on Superintendent Swift to make sure we still got that snow day. In the midst of change, we all kept working hard, whatever that looked like for each of us, to make sure we got here today. The other constant throughout these normals is people. our people, you know the ones. When Zoom ended the possibility of sidebar conversations, we connected with our classmates in the chat and kept our teachers entertained. Instead of walking from second hour to third hour, we met friends all over Ann Arbor for walks so we could stay in touch. When we could no longer share snacks in class, we sent each other letters, we dropped off cookies, and we shared TikToks to make sure our peers knew they were loved in a time of great distress. For us, another important group of people stayed steady throughout the past 4 years: the faculty and staff at Pioneer. As our lives and their lives inevitably changed over the past 4 years, they kept working day and night to make sure we could still grow into our full selves as students and as people. Even though we still complain about the workload, old habits die hard, we remain so grateful for our loving and dedicated teachers. I hope you're not too tired of the concept of new normals, as they will keep coming. In life, especially for our generation, there's an accelerating pace of new normals. But class of 2021, we are prepared to tackle them. We have persevered through this disruption. Pioneer has given us the tools and the connections to face these new normals. If we keep showing up and working hard, if we stay connected, and if we remember the wisdom and dedication of our teachers, we will succeed. We've conquered this new normal. Now let's conquer the next.
Thank you, Sarah Baybeck, for that inspiring speech. And now a pre-recorded choir selection from the Pioneer High School a cappella choir. Please enjoy the music selection, Unclouded Day, arranged by Sean Kirshner.
Oh, they tell me of a home far beyond the skies. They tell me of a home far away. And they tell me of a home where the storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless skies is free. The land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. They tell me of a home where my friends have dawned. They tell me of a land far away, where the tree and life is eternal bloom sheds its fragrance through the unclouded day. Oh, the land of skies is free, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. They tell me of a king in his beauty there. They tell me that my eyes shall be. They tell me of a king in the seas that is made of earth. Oh, the land of cloudless days, of frost of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of flowers, lands of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day.
Along with the impressive array of scholastic achievements, Members of the class of 2021 have also distinguished themselves through their community service. They have recorded thousands of hours of service to various individuals and organizations throughout our local community, even in these times. At this time, we will recognize 6 students for their contributions to the school and to this class for demonstrated leadership, service, citizenship, and achievement. I invite the following non-suspecting recipients of our Character and Achievement Awards to the stage. You can enter this side and walk up. Neda Rodriguez Venegas. Gabriela Pacifico. Saeed Anaf. Torian Burns. Sarah Baybeck. And Koya Sam.
Our first award, the Horatio N. Shute Award. This award is given to a young man in recognition of outstanding worth in those qualities that go to make up the finest type of school citizen. It was established during the 1920s by alumni eager to honor the memory of Horatio N. Shute, who retired in 1922 after serving Ann Arbor High School for 49 years. This year's recipient is Saeed Anaf. The Alice Porter Award. This award is given to an outstanding young woman, also in recognition of outstanding worth in those qualities that go to make up the finest type of school citizen. This award is presented in honor of Alice Porter, an outstanding teacher who served Ann Arbor High School for 42 years. This year's recipient is Sarah Baybeck. The Mary Ellen Lewis Humanitarian Service Award. In 1961, the faculty established the Mary Ellen Lewis Humanitarian Service Award in honor of Lewis, who retired after 39 years of service to the youth of Ann Arbor. The young woman so honored is considered outstanding in her altruistic attitude toward her classmates, high moral character, outstanding dependability, and service above self. This year's recipient is Gabriela Pacifico. The Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Award. This award was established in the spring of 1968 by the faculty of Pioneer High School. The award honors students who exhibit respect and consideration for others, regardless of race or status, and who display leadership in the promotion of those qualities. Special recognition is given at commencement to 2 graduating seniors, 1 male and 1 female, who have made contributions in the fight to establish and uphold equal rights. This year's recipients are Neda Rodriguez Venegas and Torian Burns. And finally, the Ray Pittman Outstanding Senior Athlete Award. Beginning in 1977, the Ann Arbor Booster Club began selecting a young man and woman as the outstanding senior athletes of the year. The student athletes must be varsity letter winners, display good sportsmanship, support the total athletic program, be good citizens in both the school and community, and be good students. Our female recipient certainly fits the bill. She competed in 4 years on both the swim and water polo team. As a water polo player, she was a team captain and offensive most valuable player. As a swimmer, she was a 6-time All-Stater, an individual state champion, an All-American, and helped lead the Pioneers to the 2020 Girls Swim and Dive State Championship. Boasting a 3.41 GPA, Our winner will be attending Eastern Michigan University in the fall to swim. Please join me in congratulating our 2021 female winner of the Ray Pittman Outstanding Senior Athlete, Koya Sam. And finally, we'd like to recognize our male recipient who also boasts an outstanding resume. As a member of our 2021 Pioneer Boys Swim and Dive State Championship team, our recipient has certainly left a lasting legacy at Pioneer. He was a 9-time All-Stater, a 2-time individual state champion, a 4-time All-American, and a state record holder this past year. On top of all of this, he managed to maintain a 4.0 grade point average, will be attending Wisconsin in the fall to participate on the swim team. Unfortunately, our male recipient is unable to make it to tonight's ceremony as he is competing at the U.S. Olympic Trials in Omaha, Nebraska. Please join me in congratulating the 2021 male winner of the Ray Pittman Outstanding Senior Athlete Award, Matthew Siegel.
At this time, I would like to welcome Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Janice Kerr-Swift, who will accept the class of 2021.
Good evening. An expanse of purple pride underneath a bright sunny sky here at Holloway Field in the heart of Ann Arbor. Pioneer class of 2021, our hearts are full tonight, and you are a beautiful sight. It truly is an extraordinary day in the Ann Arbor Public Schools as we gather together to honor you, Pioneer High School, class of 2021. We are all together here for the first time for many folks to gather and in the district for a large event in about 15 months. And what an honor for us to join together with your teachers, support staff, and school leaders, with your parents, families, friends, and our Ann Arbor community, in the presence of the trustees of the Board of Education. We are here with exactly one focus, that is to honor and celebrate each of you on this historic Graduation Day 2021. In celebrating each of you this evening, we honor your individual stories and the many challenges that you have overcome as you graduate amidst an historic global COVID pandemic. We see you. We hear your important voices. We honor the unique journey that each of you has taken to arrive to this evening and the milestone achievement of high school graduation. At this time, I want to take a moment to honor the teachers, support staff, and school leaders who've been with you on this path. Thank you. Also, to the parents of the class of 2021, you had no idea in 2008 when these guys discovered the earth that they would be graduating under such circumstances. It has been an extraordinary, challenging year for everyone, but especially for the moms and dads of the class of 2021. I want to thank you for all you have done to support your children. They have persevered this year, and they are who they are because of you, your love, your sacrifices, and support. Thank you. Graduates, every experience you've had on your journey has prepared you for this very moment. You have a destiny, and whether you realize it or not, you're on a mission. You have a distinct place to fill at this very moment in our world out there. And tonight, you have absolutely everything it takes to move forward in confidence to impact our world in profound and positive ways. You have persevered, you've overcome through the ordeal of this COVID time. You represent a unique generation. History has called you to this very moment in the spring of 2021. Graduates, we are proud, not just of what you've done. We are proud of who you have become. We are proud of who you are. We're proud of the difference you will make in this world and the notable achievements you will realize. And so it is at this time, on behalf of the Board of Education, that I formally accept the Ann Arbor Public Schools Pioneer High School class of 2021 as having fulfilled all the requirements and obligations necessary to graduate from Pioneer High School, Ann Arbor Public Schools. As Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Louder, I hereby authorize the awarding of the diplomas. Congratulations and best wishes, Pioneer High School class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Swift, for that wonderful message. I ask counselors and administrators to take your positions for the distribution of diplomas. Students, you may be seated, which you already are. Thank you. Please follow direction of your ushers to receive your diplomas.
Isaac Aben. Vance Adams. Dalen Adler. Ada Tumeiwa Adunbi. Saeed Anaf. Tina I. Laura Akey. Ali Al-Safar. Joseph Alexander. Patrick Alfonso. Saya Ahmedi. Evelina Amiao. Ayana Unand. Noel Anderko. Jamie Anderson. Samuel Anderson. Riley Andrews. Jack Archibald. Wait a minute. Jacob Armstead. Nia Armstead. Kian Aslani. Ananya Ostana. Dokas Atifu. Fiona Atkinson. Yael Atzman. Aziz Izar. Vafa Aziz Izar. Aziz Izar. Vafa Aziz Izar. Joseph Bachman. William Ballback. Aditya Bapat. Kaylee Barraclough. Sam Bassett Kennedy. Jamal Beatty. Sarah Baybeck. Connor B. Shakira Bell. Gabriella Burker. Is it Bernas? Casey Burness. Hussein Beydoun. Rishika Bhutani. Nicholas Blanco. Bradley Bowler. Peter Bonasso.
Congratulations, Jasmine.
Jasmine Bowes Partridge. Luke Boyd. Josephine Boylan. Meg Brady.
Arnath Brahmasandra.
Arnath Brahmasandra.
It's Brennan, right?
Cameron Brennan.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
Rebecca Brewer.
How are you? Congratulations.
Jacqueline Brines. Mariah Brooks. Logan Brown.
Monte, good job.
Monte Brown.
Bruzana.
Nicholas Bruzano. Kaylin Bryant.
Congratulations.
Hunter Buckle.
Do you want to say Perla Munoz? Yep.
Perla Munoz.
Actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Braden Bunce.
Hey, Erica.
Erica Burns.
Torian.
Torian Burns.
Mm-hmm. Charlie or Charles? Mm-hmm.
Charlie Kane. Karama Kamaro. Saran Kamara. James Cameron.
Congratulations.
Rory Campbell. Elizabeth Casey. James Catanzaro.
Chicago.
Jack Chakachi.
Chakravarthi.
Shruti Chakravarthi.
Appreciate it, bro.
Evan Chamberlain.
Are you going to Central?
Kylie Chambers. Sophia Chapman. Timothy Cheek. Cha An Chen. Kyle Chang.
Yeah.
Francesca Chacuti.
Okay.
Grace Choi. Riley Christian. Shylan Chug.
Gotcha.
Andrew Chung.
Congratulations.
Derek Clark.
You're going to get a lot more names than you think. That are just kind of...
Sam Cleland. Charlie Kleins. Esme Cohen. Kieran Conlin. Lucas Connor. Galen Cooper. Matthew Cooper. Jayla Copeland. Bradley Corin. Perla Cuenca Villalobos. Joe Daly. Joanna Damas Lopez. Alex Dam. Kevin Dancy. Max Da Silva. Hunter Doherty. Ivan Davila Valencia. Arthur Di Corvolo Porto. Augusta De Sosa Andretti. Cassie DeMott. Huda Dernica. DeMarcus DeWolf.
No, it's Bakai DR.
Bakai DR. Dante DeFranco. Ralph Dixon. Andrew Dodd. Elvin Dung. Anna Dudek. Isabel Dugan.
Connor Easthope.
Connor Easthope. Ross Eaton. Mason Edison. Catherine Ellis. Munir El Sheikh. Noor El Sheikh. Angel Esquivel Pena. Annabelle Iyer. Caitlin Fa. Anaya Farley. Bobby Feng. William Fichera. Adrian Fields. Brian Fionn. Luke Fisher. Sean Fitzgerald. Stephen Flynn. Samuel Fonte. Mayor Feruzania. Sadie Freisteller. Grayson Friedman. Allison Gaines. Sriram Garapeti. Luis Garcia Nero. Rafael Garcia Settles. Udit Garg. Jane Gary. Aaliyah Gatlin. Isabel German. Catherine German. Laura Gettle.
Wait, do you have your Anthony?
Anthony Gibbons. Jillian Giordano. Maya Gist. Marty Gomez Martinez. Edwin Gomez Ruiz. Aaliyah Gonzaga. Finley Gordon. Leah Gowen. Marcus Gozon. Chandler Graham. Matthew Grier. Henry Grimsby. Leelawati Grimsby. Madeline Gupta. Miles Gutman.
Nathan Hajiski. Hannah Halberstam. Zachary Halberstam. Emmanuel Hall. Sandra Hall. Ariel Halpern. Eric Hansen. Alexa Harris. Cameron Harris. John Harris. William Harris. Daniel Hathaway. Carissa Hawkins. Ajane Hearn. Tapio Heinonen. Helena Heinoen. Liam Herbert. Cooper Height. Bram Hogue. Songmung Hong.
Yeah, thank you.
Mark Hood. Aaron Sue. Lucas Hudgens. Bianca Amerai. Grace Jackal. Austin Jackson. Justice Jackson. Noah Jackson.
Is it Jack?
Goran Jaff. Benjamin Jacobson. Lauren Jamson. Akshay Jayaraman. So Priya Jayaraman. Aiden Jellick. Ariana Jenks. Calvin Gia. Stephanie Jones. Stephen Jones. Barrage Josie. Adam Caribbean. Issa Keene. Ashara Kelsaw Fletcher. Brian Koo. Michael Kim. Jared Kinscherf. Oliver Clayman. Anna Klinger. Sean Knorr. Presley Kep. Ethan Kofsky. Abigail Cohn. Vincent Connick. Ethan Kotri. Garrett Croct. Caroline Krell. Sophie Kripkins. Eva Kubaki. James Kujowski. Samuel Kwok. Jade Lotch. Gabriel Labadie. Cale Lampman. John Lang. Martha Larimore Josie. Kevin Lawson. Aiden Lee. Andrew Lee. Jamin Lee. Sungjae Lee. Camille Lehrman. Benoit Lepotier. Spencer Lee. Emma Lister. Ivan Lopez. Isabella Lepresti. Jacob Lawrence. Cameron Lishy. Owen Lutz.
How are you?
Caitlin Lynch. Angela Madrid.
Alex
Alex Makovic. Naomi Malchev. Jacob Mant.
Congrats.
Alina Minkowski.
You got your stuff. That's good.
Jordan Marion. Joel Martinez.
Okay. Say it again.
Jimmy Misoka Chavez. Alexander McBurrows. Paige McCready. Atia McDonald.
McElroy.
Liam McElroy. Crystal McGoy Johnson.
I miss I know. I'm here.
Abigail Maribon. Theodore Mengst. Nicholas Melkai.
Hi. How are you?
Amaya Melendez.
Okay, we got this. All right. Colin Melnikovic.
Colin Melnikovich. Jennifer Meng. Alex Meyer. Anna Milling. Kimon Miller. Eleanor Mills. Heath Monsma. Bella Montano. Daly Morano. Ava Morgeson. Michael Morrison. Mateo Mota. Mariah Maraski.
I'm okay.
Jermaine Napier. Riley Nettle. Seth Neubauer. Zachary Northrup. Ralph Notes. Genevieve Novara. Ophelia Nunez Regueiro. Victor Nuizi. Victoria Nuizi. Bradley O'Brien. Edith O'Brien. Davian Olive. Ricardo Osorio Cruz.
Alexa Pacifico. Gabrielle Pacifico. Emily Hammond. Lyle Parsons. Matthew Paschal. Marcella Passos. Arjun Patel. Luke Power. Abigail Peach. Emma Pendroni Meyer. Clara Perez Sanchez. Anna Peters. Noah Peters. Naima Peterson. Eva Petrov. Alexander Plata Bautista. Caden Pock. Randall Porras. Zoe Potts Poliche. Sydney Proudlock. Zachary Pryor. Gabriel Resnikow. Christopher Pui. Leslie Reed. Berkeley Reyes. Stanley Rhodes.
Thomas Ricoy. Luke Roberts. Nada Rodriguez Venegas. Kayla Rollins. Alexander Rupas. Evan Rupas. Julia Russell.
Do you want Maggie or Mary?
Maggie Ryan. Derek Moreno Salazar. Edgar Salazar.
I've always pronounced the J.
Jimena Saldivar. Koya Sam. Rashid Simpson. Lauren Sansberry. Alexis Sartor. Liam Schaefer. John Shank. Oliver Schramm. Nathan Scrivens. Abwe Yohai Chloe Salamani. Urja Sen. Jason Shaw.
I don't have that wonderful pronunciation that you do.
Alex Shimetti. Eliza Shearing. Jessica Sheehan. Jack Shemke. Jayu Shen. Dia Shetty. Bufan Shi. Sophia Sadiq.
Hi. I'm good. Demetrius? Yep.
Demetrius Skredis.
That's my twin brother!
Euphemia Skretas. McCarthy Slater. Julia Slaughton. Connor Smith. Giovanni Smith. Jalen Smith. Alyssa Smith-Strong. Oliver Snelling. Mariama Sumaro.
Cassidy Spisak. Joseph Starosta. Renee Starosta. Mia Steinhauer. Felicia Stewart. Benjamin Stratman. Garrett Stroud. Ryan Stubbs. Catherine Superfruit. Alyssa Sun. Brendan Sutton. Sophia Savinicki. Bintu Sia. Ramona Talafaro. Hannah Target. Kyra Tate. Reed Taylor. Allegra Telemaco. Deshaun Thomas. Donovan Thompson. Eli Thorpe. Luisa Tobon Gonzalez. Cole Tremuin. Julian Trappell. Jimmy Trussell. Shamar Trusty. Aaliyah Tucker. Rowan Tucker Meyer. Renariana Tyler. Christina Utinko. Eduardo Valadares. May Weidlinger. Austin Veeder. Ian Vorobiev. Ann Vu. Victoria Vu. Matthew Wadlington. Mateo Wakeman. Keith Walker. Cameron Waller. Avery Walters.
Hey, how you doing?
Sharnice Watkins. Michael Weindorf. Vaughn Westerman. Juno Whitelock. Marissa Whitfield. Jasmine Williams. Jeremiah Williams. Jadon Williams. Cameron Williston. Devin Wilson. Mark Wilson. Joshua Withers. Lauren Woodside. Kiera Wright. Miriam Wiley Scholes. Vincent Yang. Stanley Yee. Jack Yerkes. Serena Ziehowski. Talia Zakalik. Young one, Zhang. Mary Ziegler. Aaron Watson. Kayla Cooper. Lisbeth Cabrera. Tony Fonter.
Oh, that's outstanding.
Just give us a second, please. We're going to do something real new here. I'd like to congratulate the class of 2021. Please stand. Yes, you all. Thank you. To symbolize the transition from students to graduates. Not going to do it yet. Now, there's a long-time tradition here at Pioneer High School. When our teams win a game, they ring the bell. That signifies a W. That W is a what? A win. Mrs. Elam, please ring the bell. At this time, graduates, you may now move your tassel from the right side of the cap to the left side of the cap. Mrs. Elam, please ring that bell again. Please ring that bell again, Miss Elam.
What happens when Kevin goes off script? What happens when Kevin goes off script?
Congratulations, folks. You are now all alumni of Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. Now, to conclude our program, we have a pre-recording of our members of the Pioneer High School Choir that will be singing the alma mater, the purple and the white. The words may be found in the back of your program. DJ, please.
To each graduate of the class of 2021, this is the end result, ladies and gentlemen, of our coming together, keeping together, and working together in spite of the obstacles that we have faced. And the end result is the graduating class of 2021. We are proud of the successes that you have already had, and we look forward to the opportunities that you will take advantage of as you go along this thing we call life. And that, my friends, concludes the graduation, the 53rd commencement of Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. Thanks for coming out. Good night.